Hello from TeenYatDragon.com. This is Ji Sifu and of course Mak Josie on YouTube. Now this series of video is going to be talking about a lot of deeper knowledge in our magic lineage. And as you know, if you have taken a look at my channel, you will see a lot of videos on magic works, Chinese magic stuff. Now this series is going to be on deep knowledge, like the secret stuff. So we need a whiteboard here just to write some words and then explain some deeper stuff. So let's get going. Now this lesson will be talking about a theory of the 5 elements. Okay, what is the 5 elements? Let me just write them down and we'll go through them one by one. Okay, so one by one, guys. This is gold, water, wood, fire, and earth. Okay, so now we're going to go into Cantonese and say them one by one. Gum. This is gum. 水 木 火 土. Not sure if the camera picked up the green, but it should be there. Okay, so let's talk about these elements. Now, a lot of people know the 5 elements, but a lot of people really do not know what they are and what they really is about. Now, the 5 elements cycle is a very interesting cycle. It talks about how things get into a process and then get into a final result and can restart the cycle and keep going and going. So this is actually a 5 element of what we call the cycle of life or the cycle of things in nature. Everything goes through these 5 elements all the time. And after these 5 elements, it will restart the cycle and then keep going and going. So let's talk about these, okay? They are, first of all, they are not about the physical gold, physical water, physical wood, physical fire, and physical earth. These are metaphor, or you can say they're like a concept kind of thing. They are not really a physical element that we're talking about. They are the metaphor. They're the theories, like something that you actually just use gold, water, and such to refer to a certain concept. Now let me explain one by one, okay? Now, gold, okay, gum, gold is referred to a form of the element when it's in a very essence state, like a seed, from a plant. Everything is enclosed, inside, concealed, contained, and all the essence, all the useful things, the essence element is inside this little package, which is the gold. You can say money is gold. It's because it's an essence form which can give birth to other things later on, and that is why it's called gold. You have money, you can use money to buy other things. But before you buy other things, money is pretty useless to you. You need to buy something with the money in order for it to, we can say it to transform or to grow or develop into another element that you actually need or you will be using, which can benefit you. So before that happens, gum, the gold, is still just like a seed. You don't have any fruits yet. You don't have any flowers yet. It's just a seed. But without this, nothing can happen. Now, 水, water. Okay, water. Water is the process of transferring or to it's like this, okay? There is a there's a middle ground between A and B. A goes in, gives something, like put it there, okay? And then the other side come in, take and go. This is the action of 水. Okay? 水is like this. So from gum to 水, it's like saying there's an essence form, okay, and then it get passed on to another stage. To what stage? Passed on to where? To mok. Mok is wood, and it's actually not really talking about the wood. This means to process, to get into a process, to get working, to work, to push the action from no action to action. So the 3 stage, no final results have been done yet. Now, from process to fire, from mok to 火, right here, 火, okay, to process, and then here is the climax point, or the sparker point, of like the bang, or the point of where something really takes the action and about to be born, something about to be born, to become real. And then 头, right here, is that you still have a potential action to be done, but then there's already a final result or a final state, a solid physical state that is born. And then there can be more can be done, but the initial state is already there, and you can keep growing, keep going, and keep going again. But 头 itself is more like a result stage. It's like after you process, and then there's a launch, and then there's a launched it, which is the result that you want. But then after you launched something, you can still have more action to come. It's not like a dead end, okay? So this cycle, then after it's launched it can go back to here, okay, to the essence form, and it can keep going again. Now this 5 element cycle can explain almost everything. And basically, from just everyday eating and such, you also go through these stages. From cooking, eating, going to toilet, everything can be broken up into these 5 micro stages. And if you actually get the vibe, or the true meaning of these 5 stages, then you will know what the 5 elements really is about. Now, why do you need to break things down into 5 stages? Well, because this will lead to other deeper theories that utilize these 5 stages, such as in our magic learning, magic work. We always go through these 5 stages to cultivate our energy, which these 5 stages in the magic stuff, we call that the 5 thunder, which is the 5 stages to thunder, which is like to tumble, to internally tumble and cultivate, strengthen, condense your energy, your magic power inside yourself. And by doing this cycle over and over again, if you do not know the cycle, you don't know if you're doing it right or wrong, or you don't know whatever things you're missing and such like that. So in order to understand the deeper stuff, you need this kind of foundation right here. Now this is very important. The same 5-element theory goes to other things such as feng shui, Chinese medicine, and other things. That all of them is related to these, and they're not about the planet or whatever things out there. It's basically a concept that talks about the cycle, that something from start having the essence form of stuff, and then it just get passed on to pass on to someone or somewhere, whatever, to take process and then to spark up the end result and then have a final result, and then it can start again and keep going. Now let's talk about a non-physical kind of 5-element cycle and see how it works. For example, if we're talking about let's say we're going to the washroom, okay? You're going to go into the washroom and you need to poop, okay? So your end result is that you have pooped. So the stuff go and then come out, okay? So that is the last stage you want. Well, after that, you can continue to the next cycle and keep going and going. Now the first thing is, okay, essence form. Essence form is, what is the essence in this case when we need to poop? So of course you will have to have the feeling and the urge to go to washroom because you ate stuff. So you ate stuff and the food get inside you and it just goes and then, oh man, I want to go to washroom. Okay, so that is the goal. That is the intention in this case. The intention of, or the feeling of wanting to go to washroom and poop. So you transfer. How? You transport yourself from one place to the other. So between you and the washroom, okay, the washroom is here, okay? You here. Now you want to go to the washroom. Between you and the washroom, this is the middle ground. Now you go in here and then stay and then go. And so the washroom now got your body. So this is the stage of water, to transport yourself to the washroom. Now to process is when you actually take off your pants and start to, okay? And then after that, you go into the fire stage, which is the, oh yeah, that stage. And then finally, oh, done. And then after that, your intention goes back here. Go back to gold. What is the gold then? The gold is the intention that cycles back to, okay, now I'm good to, do whatever things again. And then it goes through the 5 elements again. So for example, you're done and then you want to eat again. So you want to eat again. Now, fine. Gold, okay? Your intention of you want to eat. And your mood, everything that is inside your brain is the gold. Now, water is to transfer yourself to the kitchen and stuff. Now, wood, you go to the kitchen and then you process, make food and stuff. Fire, finally, you start to eat after the processing, right? The product is ready. Now, earth is when you finally ate the stuff and you feel full. Now, the next cycle continues. The essence, now you're, it's kind of funny. Now you're done eating, you're full. Now the next thing is you want to go to the washroom again. And go, that's a pretty dumb life, but anyway. So, okay, let's say now you want to work, okay? Sounds more healthy. Now you want to go to work, and then you transfer yourself to work, you start working, and then, you get into the really working situation, working state, and then the end result is you get tired, and now you go back home. Now, to the essence form, you want to rest, and then you transfer yourself to the place to rest, and then you start resting, and then you fell asleep, and then you slept, and you felt nice, and the end result is done. And then now the next thing is this element again. Okay, this is when you're all energetic and stuff. You want to play, and then you transfer yourself to play. You start playing, and then you played, and then, oh, tired, we're done playing. You see? 5-element cycle is so easy. I don't understand how hard that is, but anyway, it's just a very simple 5-element cycle like this. And by knowing the 5-element cycle, there is actually a theory on how the different stages can mess up each other's, or they can help each other's and such. Now, for example, let's say when we are going to washroom, okay? So we want to go to washroom. While we are trying to, let's say the wood element, okay? We are trying to poop, okay? So here, in the poor process of pooping, okay, right here. So you're just like you took off your pants and you're all ready to go, you know? And in this stage, what is not good for this stage? What is not good? Now, having gold is not good, okay? In the theory, we say gold kills. We say gold kills the wood. Why does it kill? How does it kill? It is because when you want, like the element right here, okay, you want to poop, and you're in the process of about to poop ready. Now, what if another intention is here? Now, that is a problem, okay? For example, you want to... Okay, right now you want to, like, if this is not matching, then that's a problem. Now you give it an other element of gold. For example, right now you're supposed to be pooping. It's like you just took off your pants and you're all ready and, like that, okay? So right now your mind say you want to watch TV because the show is on, and you're like, okay, so it kills. It kills your mood to go there, and okay, so it kills, right? Well, yeah. So this kind of theory demonstrate how we can explain the 5-element cycle, and then see what is healthy to have or good to have in the meanwhile of some kind of process being executed or happening, okay? So this kind of thing it's very simple when you know it and actually know what this is about. It's not so mysterious. It's not very like something very super mysterious and hard to understand, you see. We just go through this cycle again and again with different things in life, and actually it is so simple. But then without this simple concept, like the understanding of this, later on, you will not be able to understand the other deeper things that we're going to talk about. So it's actually very, very important. Now, in this lesson, we all understand how the 5-element cycle goes. Now, this is actually only half of the 5-element theories. In our next lecture, we'll talk about the other half. This one, this element, is what we call the Hou Tin Wu Heng. Hou Tin Wu Heng is what we call the, it's more like saying post-heaven 5 elements. Post-heaven is not really about heaven. It's like after something happened, like that, okay? After something already happened or started, and then this is the 5 element. Now, before things start, there is a pre-heaven 5 element, which is 氣雲水雷火. Now we'll talk about that next time, but just keep this short. So we'll see you next video. Remember to subscribe and like and share this video out to your friends and stuff. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.